Hey guys, how is it going? Jackadunga here, back again with another CWL Placement War recap. Today we have Clantanemo Bay up against Beast Mode, and this was unfortunately a lost Beast Mode. Went Beast Mode this war, 117 stars. You can see it came down right to the very end. We would have had it on percentage if Optimus Prime did not 11v11 triple top ramen, but it just wasn't going to be our day. They picked up 3 out of 3 on 11v11. Simply incredible stats from them at the 11v11. They just went ham on us. On our side, we only went 2 for 8 on 11v11, which was a bit, I guess it wasn't too disappointing, but I mean, it just wouldn't have matched Beast Mode's performance. The 10v10 though on our side, 12 for 23, that is 52%, was pretty incredible. They picked up a healthy 7 10v10s as well. You can see post update has gone a bit mad. We only needed to dip 4 times. Both sides dipped perfectly, of course, but in the end, it was 11v11 game, and Beast Mode would have us there. But we are going to look at Top Ramen, who picked up an 11v11 6-pack this war. The only person to actually pick up an 11v11. We're going to look at his Queen Charge Hog, because we just seem to see Queen Charge Lalo when it comes to 11v11. But I thought this was a bit more interesting. The Queen Charge gets so much value here. Top Ramen coming in, and he breaks open the king here, who's actually going to funnel his hogs along the expos. You see those 4 expos lying pretty close to each other with no spring traps around them, so he's just going to ladle in his hogs here very quickly indeed. The queen's still going, actually took out that eagle. The hogs only have to deal with single target infernos, which makes life easier for him. As he comes in here, gets a giant bomb, got the heal spells down. He's got 3, I believe. He's using his first one on that first pack, but they're just going to melt through these expos here very easily. Grand Warden going to be doing a bit of work as well, still going and actually helping these hogs, which are rampaging through. You see those that double bomb tower compartment actually does not get taken down, so he's going to have quite a big pack of hogs going into that double bomb area, but he's going to have the hogs just rampage through here. He's still got the queen and his ability intact, which he will use later on. But he's going to come in here and take out the rest of this base. The hogs will survive this bomb scare around here. Actually, these max hogs can't quite be taken down by these bomb towers, and actually a wizard tower as well. It's quite a lot of splash as well, but a triple nonetheless for Top Ramen. Nicely done to him. Now, we're going to move on to the 10v10s. The 10v11, we only went 3 for 9, so it doesn't seem like 10v11 really is that much, is really happening that much anymore, to be honest with you. It's both sides actually didn't do too many 10v11 hits. It's all about the 10v10 now, and of course we did get 12, but I tried to pick the higher tier ones, of course, on the max bases. Those are usually the most impressive, but Losh, she picked up a 6-pack in this war, actually came in with a nice suicide Lalo on this base, and he has 2 skeleton spells for that queen in the core compartment. He's going to get a decent amount of value here with this queen. Actually only going to pick up 1 air defense. His Lalo was on point though. He's not going to need to get too much value from this section. The queen comes in, takes out the bomb tower, going to have the cannon go down as well. He's got a wizard tower, but the king's actually going to hold up the queen here, unfortunately, and that bomb is going to decrease her health quite considerably as she tries to get that king, but it's not going to reach it. Here comes the Lalo portion of this raid, coming in here from this 9 o'clock angle. Got a few red air bombs coming up and popping those loons, but they're going to come through this wizard tower section pretty easily, double hasting into that air defense in the north, making sure that quite a large pack is going into this double inferno, double air defense compartment, which needs to be taken down. That queen is somehow going to survive here despite 2 rage and 2 skeleton spells, which I thought was quite incredible. Not going to be able to pick that up, but he's going to have enough loons to take out the remaining defences, and the queen is going to actually be distracted here, going to let go of these loons who do take these final defences. The queen's going to rush over to the north. She's going to hang around, which is pretty lucky actually, but the loons are actually going to take her out in the end when they come to this clan castle. Enough cleanup. Going to be a triple on Skew here. Nicely done to Losh. Queen takes down that loons. We're going to go on to the next 10v10. I believe it was just one down, actually. Number 8 being taken down, I believe, by Devon here. With this Suicide Lalo, there were a lot of Suicide Lalo hits. I'm not going to lie, the 10v10s mostly made up Suicide Lalo hits. This will be another one, actually a bit more developed, this one. This got a lot of value on the entry. We'll see here, coming in from this 6 o'clock angle, the King and the Queen going to be able to take out 2 air defences and the Queen for a very nice bit of value there. Going to wall break into this section here at 6 o'clock. Got a wall breaker which tests the bomb area, but the King and the Queen going to follow suit here into this compartment. The Queen going to be held up here, but yep, King's going to take down that cannon, and actually the enemy King as well. A soft CC's got that double poison in there to take it out. I'm not sure you would have got as much value in here if the Queen hadn't taken out everything from that. If there was a lava hound there and there was a loon which held up the defences, but Devon going to come in here from this south angle, coming in to this single air defence section. Got another lava hound coming in as well. He's going to have to go quite heavy on these loons coming in towards this Wizard Tower farm. Got the loons coming in towards that air defence, going to take that down, and he's already got the rest of his pack of loons coming into that last air defence in there. That single target going to roast that hound, but luckily got a few hastes in the bag just to take out these remaining defences here. Actually, he uses a haste on 2 loons to take down that cannon, and got a final loon just for these high, a few of those wizard towers, a few arch towers. Going to need that haste just to finish it off here, but a pretty confident hit. Of course, when you're getting so much value in one place, I mean, the Lalo doesn't have to be too pristine. And in the end, Devon is going to get the job done. Nicely done to him. Right, we're going to move on down to the next hit. Going to be another maxed tier 3 base. Going to be number, I believe, 14. Yes, this is Taz. This is going to be a really nice Queen. Actually, I think this was my favourite hit this week. The Queen Charge Dragon hit. And this Queen is going to get all 4 air defences. You'd think she couldn't get that far, but she is. Can't believe this charge. This charge was insane. But the Queen going to start down in the south. He's got that jump spell just to access this whole base. You're going to see he's actually got quite a bit of jump value there for the Queen, just in that King compartment there. He's going to be able to access from one base to the other with the help of the wall breakers. Not one base, one compartment to the other. Dropping in the test wall breaker, and the rest of his wall breakers coming in here to finish up that wall. Queen's going to charge in here. Got the Lalo, actually, which has been early lured by those wall breakers so that the Queen can engage with it. It's going to need to drop another rage spell. Going to have a wizard backing up that lava hound and a poison to deal with the loon, but going to take that down after a few seconds. Going to come in here. He's going to be very patient with his jump spell. Of course, he doesn't want that to run out, and the Queen to not finish off this charge. Queen going to engage with King first before he engages with enemy Queen. Going to be a few seconds before that happens. Yep, here they come. Yeah, as he's not jumping that jump spell too early. I'm going to actually opt for the ability here. There's going to be a lot of firepower which he needs to get through. But after that goes and he drops the jump down, he's going to start his dragons from this into this South Inferno Tower. I'm actually going to use the King as a funneling troop here solely, and you're just going to see the dragons wipe out this whole base using the haste spell. Unfortunately, the single target's actually going to lock on 2 dragons, so 2 dragons down pretty early, which was a bit of a shame. But it's all about the Queen here. As she heads in, she's going to take out this air defense. I think he wanted the Queen just to go round to the right, but she's actually going to get even more value. She's going to opt for the jump here. If the Queen didn't back off, she actually wouldn't have got that last air defense sitting in the north. But 4 dragons still left up, of course. Got a few loons as well, just helping out. The King's actually clearing up, so the Queen just carries on here and finally takes out that air defense. She probably took out about, I'd say, about half those defenses there. So pretty incredible stuff. The Queen almost died here as well. The cannon was on very low health, but with that triple, of course, Queen takes down all the air targeting defenses, and it's only dragons left up on the board. Nicely done to Taz. Now we are going to move on to Kareem, who picked up a 6-pack this war as well. Nicely done to him. A lot of people actually picking up 6-packs at 10v10. But this actually was, I believe this was the last 10 on the board. And to give us another extra 11 attack, this was hit fresh. So he had no idea what was in the CC. No trap locations, and still managed to hit it with this new mass hog strategy, actually, which I've been seeing emerge lately. It's just to dump all the hogs everywhere and let them just rampage all over these defences, which is actually going to be very successful. You can see he's got 48 hogs, which is definitely not going to be too much, actually. Here they come in a massive line here, and he's just going to be careful. You see, he's got the Rage and the Skeleton spell. Now, this is actually just to kill the Queen. Of course, he's not access to Queen here, but it's going to be taken down. Unfortunately, he misses the poison. I don't actually know how the Loon does not die here. It just probably doesn't stay in that poison cloud too long, which I thought was quite odd, that it didn't die. I think maybe the level 4 poison didn't help as well, but it's not going to be a problem, actually. The Loon is actually going to chase some of the skeleton spells, but the Hogs have already made it to the back end of this base. Got a Loon spell for that Tesla. Loon spell, just a Loon for that Tesla. And the Love Hound's going to helplessly chase these hounds, but not going to touch them. They're going to be tripling this base all the way. Got a few hogs coming into this cannon as well, and then they'll head up north. He actually gets quite close on time here because he doesn't have too much cleanup, but he doesn't have a poison either. Not going to be a problem. No giant bomb left up around that Tesla, which was pretty lucky, but still a fresh 10v10 hit was pivotal to getting close to beast mode in this one. Nicely done to Kareem. Right, we're going to move on to the next 10v10. We've got so many 10v10s to cover. I can't cover all of them, of course. I think this will be the last one. Yes, it is going to be. Mr. Worldwide, number 14, going to be hitting Gustav with a Suilalo game. Mr. Worldwide coming from AB. I think this was his debut CWL war for Clantanemo Bay. Going to be and gain a nice bit of value with this king and queen. Oh yeah, see, the king and queen go ham, actually. I remember this. They get so much value. I think they start off about here, and they end up at 12, taking out this whole chunk of defenses from 12 to 3. King and queen are just going to follow suit, and they're just going to take out so much. They're going to take out 5 archer towers and a wizard tower. Just going to help out so much. He's only going to have air defenses to contend with, really. He's got 3 hounds, going to come in towards that Inferno Tower at 5. But yeah, Queen heading in here, Archer Tower going to be taken down. Yeah, the Queen's actually going to not head south, he's going to head up north. I'm not exactly sure what the intention was, but Wizard Tower goes down, and then another Archer Tower goes down. He doesn't quite get that Archer Tower at 12. Doesn't have too much tanking left, but does hit that ability, and we'll start the Lalo off after Cannon goes down. Here it comes, Clan Castle Loon from the CC, starting off with 2 hounds. The air defences are going to roast these hounds very quickly, actually. I think all of them die by the time it gets to 45 seconds on this raid. So yeah, quite a lot of stuff firing at that Lava Hound. At those Lava Hounds, in fact, already 2 down, actually. And this third one's going to be taken down now. Got a big pack of Loons coming in here. Unfortunately, the Loon split isn't too great. It doesn't actually take down that Expo and the Tesla, which does cause a little bit of a scare at the end. But the Queen was taken down with the Skeleton spell, and he's got quite a large amount of Loons left up. The Expo and Tesla, of course, do cause a little bit of a problem here towards the end, but he's got one more haste spell. Just finishing off these defences. He's got an archer, and he's got a minion to finish off with the cleanup. And this heroic minion here is actually going to soak up a red air mine as well. So that was nice placement of that minion, just to save the raid, actually, because those Loons might have gone down. I don't know how low they are, but you can see one of them is very low. So you never know. Nicely done to Mr. Worldwide here. Right, now we're on to the 9v9 hits, of course, saving one, as always, for a deserving 6-packer. We're going to have a look at the 6-packs. Of course, Cole Jr., of course, usually picking up. Rex picking one up. The Greatest picking one up. Shini, I think that is. I think a new face in Clantanemo Bay picking it up. CC carried. I didn't pick one up because I had to do a scout. Poor me. And I think that was all. Yes, that was all. But because I'm quite a big fanboy of this attack, I'm going to show a CC carried hit from CC carried. who's going to take this base out with, of course, the Stone Hobo. And this was quite a nice hit. Of course, joining quite recently, CC carried. I just love the way he does it. I'm going to have a fanboy moment now. I just can't do it like this. I've tried doing it this way. I do often pick up triples with it, but I can't seem to get the value which he does with the wizards. But you can see a really nice start. He always funnels like about half the base and just manages to get so much value from this initial entry. But the king, queen and bowlers drop down. Drops to jump very late. I think that was just so the queen wouldn't wander off. Of course, the king looked like he was just about to go around the edge of the base there. But here comes the poison, going to be a soft CC, as these bowlers actually get targeted by that. Going to have to drop the heel a bit earlier than planned. But already, the king and the queen and the bowlers just getting so far through this base. He's got 14 hogs in the bag as well. He's just waiting for things to be tanked. There's a bomb tower in that corner. Going to have the king break through here. I think he's going to drop a couple on that archer tower, which he wants to be dealt with. Yep, just take that one out. Has a wizard actually take out that bomb tower. He's just going to let the golem and the bowlers and the heroes just do the rest of the work here. He's actually going to target this Tesla on the outside as well. He's already got a few wizards actually coming around the outside of the base for cleanup already. And he's got a giant bomb trigger there. I think he's only going to need to use one more hog and a whiz. But yeah, that's going to be it. An expo there as well, but the golem actually going to break through this compartment with the queen and just take out those defences. A really nice hit from CC carried. He's got one more hog he's going to use on that archer tower, which won't quite be targeted by that queen. And that will be it. He's not going to need the poison either. So nicely done to CC carried. Love these hits. Always have. And that is all. Unfortunately, our second loss. So it's 1-1 in CWL Placement Wars. Beast Mode, congratulations to them. A really solid war. They're very good, and they will be good this season. But that is all from me. I hope you did enjoy. Of course, if you did, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more Clantanemo Bay action. Have a new video coming out soon, which you should enjoy. And I'll see you in the next recap. Thank you very much for watching, guys.